back to the game. I am assuming that there is going to be an investigation soon. Maybe. I don't know. I have a feeling that murder is in the air. Kind of like a feeling that love is in the air, except with a lot more blood. Unless you're into that, I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to Danganronpa 2. I'm in the middle of Chapter 3. I've done a couple of free time events, so I'm pretty much certain that the game's about to go somewhere real bad. And you know what can we do about that? It's very sanguine. Yes, sounds delicious. I'm thinking about the wine, not the blood. Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
That you're harshing my steez? Come on, I just got back into streaming.
Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day.
Alright, same old, same
let's
old.
Show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
Who knows if Monokuma is... Well, we know these are pre-recorded from the first game. Unless they're not, that would be cool. So we don't know if Monokuma ever knows what's going on. For all we know, the next murder could be happening right now, and Monokuma's just sitting on his butt watching it. I'm worried about Mikan and the others. I should hurry over to the hospital. Right! I remember now. Last time, we had to split up between people staying at the hospital and people staying at that motel. But turns out Monokuma's rules didn't allow us to stay at the hospital. We had to stay in our cottage, which makes me very worried for Mikan's safety. Should be fine. The moment I got out of bed, I immediately left my cottage and headed over to the hospital. Looks normal, no blood here.
Yo.
What's up, big boss? Yo, you came early today. You're the one who's early.
Damn right.
Well, I just got here. Now he sounds like Snake. It kind of keeps happening and I can't stop it. Oh well. He sounds like Snake now. He's been born again. So what should we do? There's a little time before we need to make contact. Want to go to Nagito's room and check up on him? Boss baby with an eye patch. Big boss baby. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about how he's doing. Hajime worried about Nagito? Really? I don't believe it. There you go. Worry. Why do I have to worry about a guy like him? Still, I think he's just more worried that if somebody's dead, they have to have another trial.
Huh?
It's the eye patch effect that gives him the snake voice. Like a bandana gives you infinite ammo, the eye patch gives you a manly voice. A gruff hero voice. What happened? Weren't you gonna go to Nagito's room? Nah, I got cold feet. Let's check up on the PSP Go. It's the surveillance camera unit that Kazuichi prepared. Yeah, I know, Fuyuhiko. You didn't have to say it in a Solid Snake voice. Apparently, he made some modifications. It's set up so that we can use this to communicate with everyone at the motel. I guess his Ultimate Mechanic title isn't just for show. As I recall, the transmission is going to be 30 minutes after the morning and evening Monokuma announcements. I should try hard not to forget that. Why don't you try it, see if it still works, huh? I feel... For some reason, I suspect that it might have been tampered with overnight, considering we weren't here to watch it. I hope I'm not right. Oh, Fuyuhiko, you moved really fast. How did you do that? You just snuck on by. Did you hide in a cardboard box? Don't do that. I hear lasers come after those.
Huh?
What happened? Okay, fine. Let's go. Which room was it? I don't even remember. Alright, upstairs. That was a good animation. I like it. Oh, I never actually noticed what this looks like. So after the operating room, you just go to spirit room. I guess it's just heaven. Monokuma's dead. Ding dong, the Monokuma's dead. Up. It's reason to celebrate. I don't remember coming here manually. Wow, there's this whole area to the hospital I never even checked. Should MRI machines be doing that? Oh, Nagito's room is downstairs. Why did it let me go up then? Conference room, staff room. Alright, let's go. The fact that the hospital has a second floor with those extra rooms makes me think those are gonna become important. Maybe I should check the map. Actually, I should check the virtual pet. Yep, just as I thought. Poop. Don't fly around, Usami. You know what you did. You pooped all over the place. Oh, look at that. You got Akane's room. You got Nagito's room. And I'm assuming the last one is Ibuki's room. I hope they're not like that forever. I liked their personalities. Uh-huh. Why the sad music? Mikan, how's Nagito doing?
Same as usual. No, actually, he might be worse than yesterday.
This is bad.
Are you fucking serious?
His pulse is extremely weak. He might slip into critical condition sometime today.
Critical condition? Is he that sick? Uh-oh. We could have a problem. Monokuma's not allowed to let that happen, though. Right? Great news. I mean, I don't know. Well, great news that if he dies from the sickness, then does Mikan get blamed because she couldn't save him? Nah, Monokuma isn't that bad with his own rules.
But as long as I'm his nurse, I'll never let Nagito die. Ever.
Uh-oh. Don't say it like that. That's what happened to Byakuya. As long as he's alive, he won't let anybody die. Mikan, don't tempt fate like this.
Ever.
I do understand how you feel, but don't overexert yourself, okay? Don't overdo it. Uh-oh. Nah, she'll be fine. I hope. If she dies, then who does the autopsy? Uh-oh. That's bad. Hey, Hajime, it's almost time to start the connection. We need to head over to the lobby. Yeah, got it. After being reminded of how powerless I am, I left Nagito's room. While Nagito's looking very flat. He looks like a 2D sprite. Well, he kind of is, but now's not the time for that. Now's the time for making sure everybody's okay. It's time to start the transmission. Let's hurry over to the lobby. There might be an update. Colonel, this is Snake. Do you read me? Loud and clear, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. It is really hard to do a Colonel Campbell voice. Hey, the incoming signal light is blinking. So that's how they call us. No sound though.
Now then.
That's pretty bad. If nobody's actually here to take the call, then we'll never know. Looks like they're already waiting. Let's hurry up and start the connection. Yeah, you're right. I pressed the button underneath the blinking light and the monitor instantly lit up. Looks like the camera and the monitor had no problem making a connection. Soon enough, a familiar face showed up on the other side of the monitor.
What's up?
It's Kaz! Hey, Kaz! Hello? That's not his voice. Hello? How is it? Can you see my handsome face? I don't think I could see that even if you were loud and clear. I'm pretty sure your face is just a normal face. Yeah, I can see it real clear. We're good on our end too. I can totally see your broke-ass faces. Okay, now that does it. I thought we were friends, Kaz. You know they say that a true friendship between guys is one where they constantly insult each other. If two guys are being nice, that means they actually hate each other. It might be best if I tell the others about Nagito's condition. Hey, are you the only one over there?
Nope. We're all here except for Hiyoko.
Ooh, what happened to Hiyoko? What happened to Hiyoko? I just said that.
It seems we look like aberrant enemies in that eyes of that coward.
She has locked herself in her room. She said from the other side of the door that she won't come out until the despair disease has been cured.
She might already be infected. She's even being cautious around the others in the motel, huh? It looks like they're also in a testy situation. I would say testy.
Hey.
So how about you? How are you guys doing?
Could be better. Nagito's not looking too hot. Yeah, about that. To tell you the truth, Nagito is actually in serious danger. I already know he's seriously dangerous. No, he's in danger. No, not that. He's seriously wandering the border between life and death.
What? What did you say? Ah, God, I wish that were me.
However,
He has nothing to say other than what?
But he is going to be okay, right? Nagito is going to get better?
Hey!
First Nekomaru, then Nagito? That ain't funny at all.
Well, for now, we can't really say.
You really can't say. That's impossible.
But Monomi, why are you on that side?
Cause it'd be dangerous if I got close to that hospital, since I don't even know what's going on there.
You really are pissing me off. Like, why does a stupid stuffed animal need to be cautious about a disease?
You can't!
Please don't discriminate. Don't hate. Discriminate. Or don't do either. That despair disease is horrible. It's a dangerous disease that can destroy even the island. So until we figure out how to deal with it, I will be on this side.
Chicken. Wait, that's me. Blip. Before I could respond to Monomi, Fuyuhiko had cut the connection.
Don't fuck with me!
That shitty stuffed animal! She seriously pissed me off! Ah, damn it. I'm going outside to cool off. Don't spit up. Oh, geez. Somebody's gonna die. I just know it. Fuyuhiko practically spat those words before he went outside. Spit, saliva spit. Anyway, all we can do now is wait. Just wait patiently until the situation improves and changes for the better. I really hope it does. But then, that's if somebody dies from the sickness, it's not a murder, right? Also, Nash is here. What's up? How you doing, man? How's it going? You here for death? I'm here for death. We waited patiently for death because waiting patiently was the only thing we could do. We waited patiently. On a side note, why can't I relax when I'm in a hospital? Nash had a really, really long day. Had a very, very tired. He's very, very tired. Oh man. Well, now it's time to relax and listen to my terrible voice. I'm sorry, Nash. I'm sorry. I'm not Brad. I don't have the soothing voice of the gods. I paced back and forth around the hospital lobby. Fuyuhiko entered and left the hospital many times, and time just kept passing by, slipping into the future. Ding dong, bing bong.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
It's nighttime already?
It is now 10 p.m.
Alright, well, I guess we don't have any more free time then.
Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams,
Getting
everyone.
real tired of this
Good night.
recording. Monokuma, you need new material. What happened to unparalleled hedonism and all that?
Damn it!
It feels like a lot of stuff got skipped over, and now it's nighttime already. It's almost time for tonight's transmission.
Jeez.
We should go back to our cottages when that's done. It's fucking annoying to keep going back and forth, though. But before we go back, can we check on Nagito one more time? Just in case. He might be dead, and that way we can stop caring about him. No. Hajime's not that mean. I hope not. Go for it. Leave this transmission thing to me. I'm good at transmissions. I've turned into Solid Snake. Colonel! There is no colonel here.
Jeez.
They're not gonna have a new clue anyway. I can handle this. Then I'll leave it to you. You got this, Snake. That's Fuyuhiko's new code name. Oh, look! Hi. It's not creepy at all? It's not like the Ring or anything. Hello, Ibuki. Well, actually, considering she's in like super obedient soldier mode, I think she's fine to be running around, right? Hi. Ah, Ibuki! What are you doing here? You need to be resting.
Yes.
To tell you the truth, I have been getting quite bored doing nothing but sleeping. Also, it would just trouble you if I slept all the time, so I was hoping I could help you with anything. But it's better if I am sleeping, correct? Yeah, just get some rest for now. It'd be a big help if you got better soon, please?
Understood.
Yes, understood.
That's kind of scary. I hope she gets better real soon. What? That was so random. Are you okay in there? Ibuki? Boo Boo? Kiki? Can I call you one of those? That'd be cute. You got a sunflower in your room? Saint Undertale. No golden flowers.
Yes.
Just as you ordered, I'm getting proper rest, so please do not worry. Alright, well, okay, I'll leave you to your resting.
I should stop. That's becoming a thing. The goofy laugh. I haven't even started playing Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't want that to become a thing. Please don't let me do that. Oh geez, this is a unique sprite. Akane.
It's nighttime again. It's so dark, I'm so scared. I'm gonna get eaten by ghosts.
Usually she'd be more like, I'll beat the crap out of ghosts. Akane acting like this. It just isn't Akane. It's not. Although I'm surprised that they made a sprite just for that. Just for her hospital gown. Even in a hospital gown, it's too small. Dang it, Akane. Put on clothes. This is a family stream. Any improvement? What's up, Nathan? How you doing? Mikan's too focused on caring for Nagito. She hasn't even noticed that I entered the room. Has she been caring for him this whole time? Hey, Mikan. Hey, Mikan. No matter how many times I talked to her, she's not responding. Is she okay? Or did she contract the sickness? Her back is turned towards me as she focused on caring for Nagito. She's dead. I peeked over Mikan's shoulder and said, Hey, Mikan, are you okay? Okay, she's fine. Looks like you finally noticed.
Please don't surprise me, I almost got wet.
What? Wet? Wait, you cannot explain that.
Did you come by to check on Nagito?
I just wanted to see how he's doing. Please, what? You can't just. Whatever, I'll drop it. I shouldn't even be pursuing this line of questioning. But you look pretty tired too. Isn't it better if you get a little rest? Wet like wet your pants wet? And then if that's the case, is it wet with... Never mind. Forget it.
I hope I'm not mistaken. That'd be really embarrassing. Are you, by any chance, worried about me?
Yeah, pretty much. Don't give her ideas, Hajime. She might think something.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll remember this moment until the day I die.
Don't talk about your death. Not in this game.
I'm starting to get my energy back, so I'll get back to taking care of Nagito.
Well, close that window and I guess it's okay. I guess you'll be fine by yourself. I hope she understood what I said. But she's working so hard, it'd be bad if I kept getting in her way. That's exactly how I felt, so I decided to just shut up and go back to the lobby. Well, I guess we did what we could. We haven't even checked if Nagito's still alive. Yo, how's Nagito doing? I'm more worried about Mikan than Nagito. She looks like she had no time to rest.
Damn it.
Nagito is probably not doing so well. What about you? Are you guys done with the transmission? What does paramedic say? Codec call. As I expected, we wrapped it up quickly, like they had nothing new to report. They're apparently trying to find a cure somehow, but there hasn't been any progress. Well, I mean, the only person who would know anything about health is with us, so she's not exactly actively finding a cure. Kinda sucks that we only have one medical professional, but it's lucky that we have one at all, I guess. So on both our ends, it looks like we had no results.
Jeez.
Oh
you're
well.
pathetic.
Let's go look forward to tomorrow. Oh, well. Nothing's happened so far. Still worried. Still anticipating the moment of death. With a depressingly heavy mood riding on our backs, we headed back to our cottages. Heavy. That's heavy, Doc! My worries have piled so high that one side just isn't enough. Yeah, and the more I think about it, it's like I'm slowly being sucked deeper and deeper into an endless pit. I guess for today I should just go to sleep. It's best if I not dwell on it too much. And not just that, first thing in the morning, I need to go to the hospital again. That's your life when you got a disease, but you don't have a disease. You're checking up on friends. I kept telling myself that as I sighed one last time, and slowly closed my eyes. All right, prediction time. Prediction time. I think that nobody in the hospital is going to die. I think murder is going to happen at the motel. Because, like, everyone's playing up so... The story is playing up the fact that we're so worried about everyone in the hospital and how we're leaving everybody alone. But there's nobody watching what's happening at the motel other than those people themselves. There's very little in way of checks and balances over there. Just hope I'm not... Well, I hope I am right, because that means... I don't know what that means. I don't want any of these characters to die. They're all so good. You don't like the vibe. I don't like it either. Buy it. No, we don't even get a Monokuma theater tonight. Out of the blue, a hazy scene began to take shape. Oh? From the depths of my consciousness, it slowly took its time. Hazily. Like watercolor paint suspended in water. Slowly. Hazily. Eh? Nandato? Hey, that's a class? From Hope's Peak? Is it a lost memory? There was a classroom from somewhere. A classroom that I've seen before, but I don't know where. I can hear voices. Somebody's talking. Did you hear? Isn't it amazing? Apparently, he's been accepted in Hope's Peak Academy. Was he that exceptional? Those are noises. I'm dully staring at the window, pretending not to listen. I don't want to listen. But even if I don't want to listen, the noises leap into my ears. Huh? You don't know? Know what?
Apparently, you don't have to be exceptional to get into Hope's Peak Academy.
But it's an academy that recruits only exceptional students from around the world, right? I wanted to cover my ears. I wanted to run. To the place I deserve to be. So, is Hajime not an ultimate then, I wonder? Not here. To the place where I can be more confident. Wow, I never knew that way was possible. So he's the same too? Obviously. I mean, he doesn't... That's not even a student. I mean, he doesn't have any special talents that Hope's Peak Academy would be interested in. He's just a normal guy who can be found anywhere. Well, admiring the academy is free, but it must be tough for the parents to write the check. Leave me alone. I just want to become someone who's confident in myself. What is this anyway? Who are they talking about? Why can't I remember? Who am I? What? Eh? Wait. So was that real?
Hey! Hey!
That was a memory, but it wasn't totally erased? Curious and curiouser. Did you know that talking about a personal failure is a good way to break the ice when meeting new people? So, I'm going to tell you my story of personal failure. In the world I live in, popularity is a symbol of power. That's why I decided to write a fake love letter to myself, so I could brag about it to others. I was bragging about it to my friend, but unfortunately, all I had was an envelope, and not a friend. When my friend wanted me to show him the unwritten letter, I was in a real bind. I ate the letter. So I showed him a blank piece of paper and said this. This letter was written with special ink. Only those chosen by God can see it. The Emperor's new clothes. Woohoo! When I said that, he was all, that love letter's brimming with passion. However, things started looking bad at that point.
the other people around us started praising him because they thought he really could read the letter. That's when he started hugging everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God. As with every Monokuma theater, what's the moral? What, Monokuma, don't tell lies? Why didn't you ask your friend, okay, if you can read the letter, what does it actually say? And eventually, he was worshipped by society. Now, he uses his followers to sell shady vases for a quick buck. What kind of cult is that? It's like a cult of personality or something in the middle of Japan. Thanks to my big mouth, he became a multi-millionaire. How regretful. What an epic fail. That was my story, a personal failure. What did you think of it? Is the ice broken? Nah. Since you listen to me, wanna buy this vase? It's in pretty high demand, but I'll give you a deal of it because I like you so much. Top 10 epic fails. Top 10 anime betrayals. Monokuma betrays everyone. Alright, well. For some reason, you guys don't hear any like noise in the stream, do you? For some reason, my audio output says there's something being played, but the game is silent. Sounds fine. Oh well. Weird. Huh. It's morning, huh? But for some reason, my body's heavy. He's sick! No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. My body is so hot. Wait a minute. What? What the? Huh? Again? Why? What? Mikan, shouldn't you be at the hospital? What the? Oh, jeez. No, Hajime's not sick. He's just, pale like he's seen a ghost. Well then. Why did you come here? What happened? Okay, well, my theory is completely wrong now. Probably somebody at the hospital died, and Mikan's here to not be the witness.
No, stop. It's tickling.
See, whoever drew this art was so proud they didn't want it to be used only once. Banned. You ship it. Oh, so many ships.
Again?
This game must be a harbor or something. There's so many ships.
Hurry up and move.
Mikan again.
I can't breathe.
And thus, Hajime suffocated.
A body has been discovered!
You stopped moving. Now I can finally relax.
Oh, sure, they dragged on that voice line as long as possible.
Wait. Huh?
Hello.
Cyanosis again! Hajime's gone limp! Please get a hold of yourself!
Yeah.
He regained consciousness! I'm so glad! I thought you died from suffocation!
Well, whose fault is that? Mikan, why are you here? The Monokuma announcement hasn't aired yet.
Now that you mention it.
Hey, wait a minute. Sylvian, you're right. She said she was gonna be on the bottom next time. He would have been able to breathe just fine.
I came here to wake you up, but it seems like I accidentally fell asleep.
Accidentally. What kind of accident is that?
But
Good news! You see, Nagito's condition has stabilized.
Really? And
I rushed over to let you guys know, but Fuyuhiko's room was locked, so...
what? Oh yeah, my lock is still broken. Thanks, Ibuki.
Anyway, please hurry over. Nagito can probably be saved.
Yeah, got it. All right. Okay. Well, you know, Hajime waking up. He's just like those commercials for Axe body spray back in the day. He just wakes up covered in ladies. I quickly got dressed and headed over to the hospital with Mikan. Although I did wonder why it was necessary to be so pumped up for someone like Nagito. Oh well. Best not to think about it. Yeah, what about all the other sick people? Shouldn't we be worried about them too? Nagito. Tah.
Nagito is in his patient room. Please hurry and see how he's doing.
Nah, I think I'm good. Bye. Oh.
Where are you going? Before you do that, please check out how Nagito's doing.
Nah. Wait, were there handprints on the window before? I never noticed that before. Huh. Well. Alright, okay, so we're gonna open the door. Nagito's gonna be dead. And you know, that's it. Please be dead, please be dead. I mean, what? He's gone. No, he's out. There's like a jug under his bed? He's drooling. There I saw Nagito, who managed to sit up in his bed. No, he's clearly standing.
Nagito, can you hear me? Hajime came by to see how you were doing.
The twin Ibukis are singing.
Eh?
I see. Ibuki must have been a twin duo. The Veronicas.
Is he supposed to be cured? Well, he's alive.
Well,
It's not like he's completely cured. He was just able to recover from his critical condition.
They were utilizing their characteristic as twins, and they've been taking turns appearing before me.
Well, you could be predicting Junko or something. Or maybe not. Maybe you're just crazy again.
Which means there are actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas! That's the answer!
How's the Veronicas? After seeing this, it might have been better if he'd stayed quiet for just a little bit longer.
But I'm so glad. I'm so relieved Nagito regained consciousness. Ooh, I'm so glad. I feel dizzy. Somehow, everything is spinning around me.
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Nursing? Oh, that kind of nursing.
Then, if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs.
You must... Oh,
You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
yeah. I'll do that. Why do you insist on being, like, in a separate room from everybody else? Kind of suspicious.
And even though it's in the morning, good night.
Okay, bye. You kind of wobbled around a bit and left the room. She's definitely exhausted. It's Sylveon. It's you IRL. Well, it's understandable. Have a nice day. I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up. So, I'm thinking there might be a window right after she went to come get me, and then she fell asleep. That things might have happened if somebody is dead now already, or maybe not. Maybe I think everything's fine.
Man. All alone with Hajime, huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you.
Okay, Hajime, get out of there. Get out there. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. She touched Fuzzy, get dizzy. Looks like Hajime wants to touch Fuzzy. I mean, what?
Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore.
So he's saying, no, stay here. I want to keep seeing your face. Oh, he's so lonely. He's so lonely. That's kind of sad. You know what? You know what, Nagito? Well, okay. If you say so, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. The morning Monokuma announcement should be starting soon. I should wait at the lobby for the transmission.
Colonel, do you read me?
Fuyuhiko, could you give that up again? Could you just stop? Wait, where is Fuyuhiko? Huh? The surveillance camera unit's light is blinking. But that's weird. It's not transmission time yet. Emergency? If the light is blinking, it received some sort of transmission from the other side, right? But that's pretty early. We haven't even received the Monokuma announcement yet. It might be something urgent, though. If so, there's no way I can make them wait until Fuyuhiko gets here. Alright, even if it's just me, I should receive the transmission. I reached my hand and pressed the reception button on the surveillance camera unit. Huh. Upon first glance, I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light is shining on the black curtains. It felt like some sort of ritual was about to begin. Oh, you guys are just using that rope to hang some meat for butchering, right? Is this light from a candle? What was the creepiest of all was the rope hanging from the ceiling. The end of the rope was tied in a loop, and beneath it there was a stepladder. It was like a gallows. Okay. What is this? I didn't understand at all. What's going on at that music venue? And that's when it happened. Huh? That? Oh. Who is that? It looks like Hiyoko? No. No. The moment I saw a silhouette slowly entering the frame from the side of the screen, chills ran down my spine as if someone was dragging ice on me. A person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. The hemp bag from the Monokuma theater. What the? So what happened is that this robed figure found out it was a ladder and not a stepladder. This is not the time, Maya! As I raised my voice in surprise, the person in the hospital gown slowly started moving. No, and began climbing the stepladder. Slowly, they took their time climbing it. They reached over to the rope hanging from the ceiling. Are you kidding me? And at that moment... Huh? The screen suddenly went pitch black. Probably because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. Hey! No matter what I said, there was no response from the darkness on the other end of the monitor. Who was that? Who was that? What the heck is this? What's going on? What in the world is going on? No. It doesn't matter. I have to do something about this. I might still be able to make it. I need to hurry over to the music venue. I rushed out of the hospital and ran over to the music venue where the transmission was made. How'd you make go? Come on. Oh. I think it's too late.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone!
Oh, yeah,
Looks
the morning
like today
announcement.
is gonna be another perfect tropical day!
Right, that's a thing.
Well then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
It just goes like, let's show some enthusiasm and make a body has been discovered! Ugh, just now, that was the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyuhiko should be arriving here shortly. No, I don't have time to wait for him. I gotta get to the music venue. Run, Hajime. Go, fast, speed. To the Titty Typhoon! This is no time to care about what it's called. Get in. Come on. Please let me make it. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. What? The boogie? No, but it was too late. What the hell's this? But I can recognize that hair anywhere. Gah! No! In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? What is this strange hot air inside the music venue? No. Now's not the time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anybody coming? What is everybody doing? The body discovery announcement. That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why nobody's noticed yet. I need to hurry and let the others know. From here, the motel is close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me from there. I should hurry. I ran to the... Well, you're not even gonna try to see if she might be savable? I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Why? But if it's a suicide, then whoop. Does it count? Hey, somebody get out here! As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could. Gundam, fine, you'll do. Somebody else, please.
I was wondering who was making such infernal racket, so it was you.
Gundam, something awful has happened.
Don't tell me. Do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you?
I won't let you!
If you want to pass, you must defeat me first.
Not the time.
Well, what happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed.
It's worse than trouble. Also, this music is not fitting the situation. There's a body.
Huh?
Didn't you hear me? A body was found.
Could it be?
Body?
I renounce you!
Could it be? You intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Hold
No, just come with us, damn it.
Hold on.
Hajime, is that true? You bet your ass it's true. There was a trial for Sakura. There should be one this time. Yes, that's also true. It's like, well, I don't know. Is everyone gonna try to blame it on me because I'm the only one who saw that video? I'm the only one with evidence. Of course it is. Isn't it obvious?
Chiaki, you've seen Nagito's condition, yes? This fiend has just the same symptoms as him.
Why do you not believe me, Gundam?
But still,
But there's no way we shouldn't check it out, because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened again, right?
that's...
Killing?
Hey,
If that's true, we need to check it out.
If that is the case, I will not stop you.
Leave this to me!
Leave this place to me and you fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily.
That sounds like famous last words.
Chiaki, can you go?
Yeah, it's better if we hurry, right?
Yes, but we need at least 3 people, though. Monomi, could come with us, right?
But is it really true? You know,
Abyakia? No, he died a long time ago. Just saying it out loud is horrifying.
You seriously are a loud one. Your presence alone ruins 10 situations.
My presence ruins 10 situations? That sounds like an important problem. How long have I been making that mistake?
Taste your
Ever since your character was formed.
Yeah, he's right, though.
That goes for you too.
She's right, though.
You certainly talk big now.
Do these guys get along? Also, we're wasting time. Let's go. Oh. I mean... Yeah, Mikan, hurry, let's go. Mikan, why are you here?
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Please help us, Hajime.
Help us?
hey,
Hajime, someone's coming from over there. Hajime, Chiaki, what are you guys doing here? Fuyuhiko, why are you here too?
No shit.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for a Buki. Looking for a Buki? Oh.
I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that. And Hippuki is missing from the hospital all of a sudden.
Huh?
perhaps.
It was her. So, what Hajime was saying earlier? Everyone, let's hurry. Oh, everyone, let's hurry. Huh? Hurry where? To the music venue. Don't ask, just follow me. Ugh, music venue. Yes, music venue, Metal Gear. Is Ibuki going to be there? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, goddamn. Why did it have to be her? Who is responsible for this? I'm gonna make them pay. They will pay dearly. I don't care who it is.
Damn it.
I don't care if it's Mikan. She's going down. My wound hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Hey,
Is Ibuki inside here? The only way to know is go inside and confirm if that hanged body is really Ibuki. Stress 100.
I have a bad feeling about this. Well, maybe I'm thinking too much.
Yes, we need to go.
perhaps.
Is Ibuki in here? We need to go.
Hey, bastard.
You made me run this far. There better be something worth seeing there. We gotta go. Why am I delaying so much? I clenched my teeth and something about my hand to the door. Wait, it's locked?
Huh?
What the heck? Why is it locked? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through here just a few minutes ago.
For now.
Why don't we try from another entrance?
Nope.
This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window we can go through.
But why is it locked? I don't understand it myself, but
Let's go.
if it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know.
And one of us is a Fuyuhiko. I think Fuyuhiko's probably the weakest out of all of us. Let's be honest. Because of his wounds, you know.
It's got nothing to do with
It doesn't
you.
matter if you can do it or not. We have to try.
Damn right.
Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door at full force. Bam! Oh, the door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all.
Yeah, even with two girls here.
Let's go.
All right, one more time. At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door one more time. Slam! It was like a live performance. It just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Yep. Oh, wait, what? Murder suicide? I didn't see that before. What? There wasn't just a hanged body. Oh. There was also another body. A suspended body belonging to Hiyoko. Ooh. Toadets. I don't. Oh. We're dropping like flies. What is going on here? Yeah.
A body has been discovered.
Yeah.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
A body has been discovered.
Oh, there you go.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Well, okay. At least that's consistent. Consistent with the first game. 2 messages for 2 bodies. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means depression. A hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time.
What is this?
What?
Hyoko, and who the hell is that other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be 2 victims?
But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? So, the murderer's another person? Okay, who is it then?
What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible! It's impossible for killings to happen on this island!
Monomi, you're not helping? We've gone through like 2 of these already.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot!
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it just like that is just too sad.
Yes!
What about preserving the scene of the crime?
Who fucking cares about that?
There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that.
That one. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. So, okay. It's too early to be thinking of suspects now, but my gut feeling is it's someone not here right now. With the motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body.
Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay?
And it's her. Ugh. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying the face I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it!
It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki.
You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Lee. Yo.
Jeez, it feels like something died in here or something.
I don't even want to come up to a response with that, Monokuma. I don't want to humor you.
So you finally showed up. The root of all evil. How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you.
Bringing everyone? Oh, hi.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell's going on here? Hi, Kaz.
Ibuki and Kyoko.
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Whoa there, that's not all. I've also summoned others who are at the hospital.
The others.
This is trouble.
The sick people. I see you're back to normal.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Nagito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Wait, what about Nekomaru?
Oh, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, 'cause I got bored.
Well, you can just turn it off? Okay, this motive's stupid.
For that silly reason, this motive sucks. And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file!
Uh-huh. Alright, well, okay. I had a feeling that the investigation was about to start, and look at that, an hour in. This is gonna take a while, folks.
See ya later!
Ooh, I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Again? We have to do this again?
We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these 2,
Let me tell you.
then we cannot let this be.
Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you yell?
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world.
But what about Nekomaru? What's gonna happen to him? Is he not gonna participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. That's not the disease, that's genuine crying. Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me?
Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you have the liar disease, your after effects could be lies. Maybe.
Leave it to me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best.
Alrighties.
Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust.
Want to know a fun fact? I think now's the appropriate time to tell me now since I know. What do I know? Do I know? Maybe I don't know. I know there's fire coming out of the wall.
It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monomi.
They're dead. Oh no, I didn't know that. Spoilers. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. Oh no. Thanos.
It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you.
Then let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good.
That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this, once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Alright, so right away... Oh, hi.
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey!
Why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot.
It's because your clothes are so smothering. No, Hajime, you too said it was hot.
I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place.
And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. Oh, one file for 2 people, huh? Alright, well, alright. Everybody seems innocent, but I was actually on the lookout for any sort of mannerism that could have given anybody away. But I still don't know yet. So Fuyuhiko was supposedly in his cottage. Mikan was the only, like, conscious person in the hospital. So, but, either those two, either Ibuki at least was already dead at the time of that recording. I don't know if that was a recording or if it was live. Well, I don't know if Kazuichi ever set up the surveillance camera to be a recording, so I guess it was live? But when I looked closely at the figure in under with the hemp bag, it didn't look like Ibuki. No, I thought it was Hiyoko. I looked at the hair. I don't know. Does that mean Hiyoko was already dead? But then who killed Ibuki? I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out more information first. There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miura and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miura's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. Oh. That's different. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Well, Hiyoko's death is new. Bullet. File 3. Alright. Oh, the hoodie. Chiaki's got her sad face on. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Maybe one was a witness. Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people, Metal Gear? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
I will definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
That's what I think.
Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Yeah, okay, well... The murderer is somebody in this room, or Kaz or Nekomaru. It's odd to me. What is this? What is this stuff? Broken machine. It's odd to me that Nekomaru would have been taken out of commission right before this trial. But we don't even know where he is, much less if he could have been the killer. Hiyoko died right before her character arc, and Fuyuhiko was originally supposed to die in place of her, but they scrapped that idea and went with Hiyoko. Ugh, what, does that mean they're interchangeable to the Danganronpa devs? Well, I mean, I'm glad that Fuyuhiko's not dead, considering he just got reborn, but Hiyoko never got a chance to redeem herself either. It's gonna be another Teru moment, isn't it? Monokuma's gonna tell us the sad backstory and how she was a better person than we all thought. Damn you, Monokuma! Despair is real. Alright, what's going on?
If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Nagita's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. Yeah. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Boogie was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital. So I asked him if he could help me look for a Boogie. Huh. That reminds me, where are you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That is a long story.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. Like, literally, you were in my room as I was sleeping.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning of the Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least.
What happened to not doubting me? I don't want to doubt her, but there was that window of time while I was still sleeping that she just kind of broke into my room and started sleeping with me, so she doesn't have an alibi for what happened before then. Just keep that in mind. Sonia.
Something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Oh, such a tragedy.
I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone. Alone, right?
So just as I thought.
He must do this then. For the sake of the 2 who have fallen.
Right. I believe in you. Okay, so Hiyoko was part of the people that was in the motel group, but she isolated herself from everyone else and went off on her own. I'm thinking that maybe Hiyoko went over here to kill the sick people because she was afraid of them, but like that's the only, because she's the only person that I feel had anything to do with the motive like affecting her in any way. She was absolutely terrified of everyone who was sick and spreading the disease. But that's given what I know so far. Gundam, Kaz, Sonia, to me they check out because they don't. I feel like they have no reason to be antagonized in any way. Now Fuyuhiko's the only baby. Don't make me think of dead babies. That's not a good thought. I need a second to do before doing Gundam's voice.
Even I'm horrified of my power, of the eye of the Overlord.
What the heck is this?
Nature, the collective will of the world.
You stupid fool. I cannot believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing. Pitiful humans, they refuse to lift their heads up for the fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky.
Lift my head up? Does he mean that there's something up there? Oh. I don't know. Hey, are you okay? Are you still feeling well? Huh? Yeah. I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. It's concern, love, despair, all mixed in one. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Don't worry, Akane. We'll find your husbando. And I hope he's not the killer, because that would be like kind of stupid that he's just like gone for the whole trial. Or gone for the whole investigation. Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. Huh? What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. Hey, that's a drumstick. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's been broken. Must have been what was keeping the door closed. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Hey,
Remember when we came to the music venue? Yeah, it was probably holding the door closed, so we broke it when we forced our way in. Yeah, okay, yeah, we broke it in, okay, I remember. It just happened, I remember. Don't need a flashback. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into that door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? In a very flimsy manner. You mean, you think that this drumstick was used to block the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then, how was the killer able to get out? Maybe they didn't.
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but... Ooh?
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing.
Chiaki, that was kinda cool entrance. Kinda hot.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. It's a chocolate drumstick, vanilla fudge flavor. What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob right where the right and left door touch, see?
Oh, so not just drumstick, but it was also glued closed? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but...
As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Don't take that out of context. Nom, don't eat it! Why are you putting it in your mouth? Is it gum?
Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals.
Poisonous ones. Blah. Workshop.
And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start.
Are you sure that's not poisonous?
For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door.
What are you talking about? Ugh.
Just as I thought, it tastes nasty.
What did you expect? Best two sprites. I'm gonna use that in a thumbnail. Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider that some kind of clue, right? But bullet. Semi-transparent glob bullet. That is clearly just a photo of glue. Like somebody took a picture. Alright, well that's a clue. Who am I not... I got confused. Was that all from just talking to somebody? I think it was from talking to Fuyuhiko. Well, that was a long exposition.
Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say? No?
Hey,
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right?
So what?
Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope.
Why don't you just donate your body to science, Nagito? Be more useful. No.
well,
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No!
This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm gonna tell him what he wants to know.
how unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing.
Isn't it though? Let's see how you feel when I withhold information from you, Nagito. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. Hey, that's the surveillance camera. And it was pointing at the scene? Yeah, it had to be alive then. But why would it have broke?
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Huh. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of the camera.
Try.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Huh. Seems plausible enough.
They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Maybe. That was my first thought. But then what was the thing I saw? Okay, so this probably points to the death being staged, and then the evidence destroyed afterwards. My guess is Hiyoko killed Ibuki, put her on the noose, so it makes it look like a suicide, and then killed herself? That part doesn't make sense to me. Alright. What next? Stage. What's up, Chiaki? Wanna eat more glue? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Oh, she looks so sad. Did something drop on the floor there? Have I thought about it the other way around? Did Ibuki kill Hiyoko and then kill herself? Because if Hiyoko died instantly, that still leaves room for having done it first the other way or the other way around. Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty.
hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
Hey, there's a smudge.
If you look closely,
You're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain? That's not pink enough.
Yep.
well, a blood stain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it?
I did.
So.
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off.
The reason the killer wiped off the blood stain? As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a blood stain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Maybe it's not a blood stain, but makeup? No. There's the candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Unless they really wanted the lighting to be ambiguous. Or they wanted it to be easy to turn off. Still don't know. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? A hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monomi decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. It's the same bag from before. I mean, that was the only hemp bag I've seen. Nothing out of the ordinary there. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lining on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. Are you sure about that? I don't believe that.
From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that this music venue had a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it out from there?
That means anyone could have attained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue.
I wonder if that's true.
Are you... As much as Nagito is a very complicated, I'll say, individual, he is usually right. So, what is he onto? Huh?
Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikon. Do you have a moment?
What's happened?
There's something I want to ask you, but There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes! She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
Hang... What? Why are you so quick to say that? Monokuma file just says choking. Crushed windpipe. So...
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself.
You're right, yeah, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Hey look, truth bullet. Not a clue, huh? Definitely not. No, not... No reason to add it to my truth bullet if it's not a clue, clearly. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She was wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's blood stains feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else? Blood on the soles.
Damn right.
Oh. If it's just a murder-suicide, that would be a bit... I don't know. I feel like that would be a bit plain for Danganronpa. There's gotta be something that I'm not seeing.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met it with us, right?
Yeah. At first, I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first.
Yeah, that is an important clue, isn't it? It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. Does it? I'm not sure it was her, though. But then, okay, but if it was Ibuki who died first and then Hiyoko, how did Hiyoko tie herself? So, I guess, from what we're seeing, Ibuki would have had to have died second. I don't... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, it's impossible. Because even if Ibuki had committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Yeah, someone else needed to have tied her up. But then Ibuki, if it was Ibuki, was she alive? What? Okay. I'm gonna stop thinking about this because clearly I still need more information before I decide who died first. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Yeah, no way. The step ladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the step ladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the step ladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
Hope this is not Hiyoko's blood.
Well, it is. That's the only thing I can think of. A blood stain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of this stepladder. What does it mean? She died first? Doesn't There's evidence pointing in both ways, so I just can't know. So either I'm misunderstanding the evidence that points to one or the other, or they were both killed by a third person. Hiyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped up against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it! Who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. What? Why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Hey, yeah, it's on backwards? Oh no, just the sash. Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did Killer do this too? But why? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed... It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. I don't think so. That's a lot of time to have someone, like, duct tape her all up. And kill her and then duct tape her up. I think... she was already dead. And the killer put her there? Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Not really, no. Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time. Right? Right.
Hey!
Oh, Hajime, do you have a minute?
Sure. No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Oh! She's a guy. Alright, we got another Chihiro.
So I was thinking she might be hiding something.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh? Well, that's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know?
Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead?
Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane!
Yeah, you're right. She has no shame.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check inside Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. Hope, all that stuff.
Now then.
Let's see. No shame. Akane searched through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it! She's tied up so tight I can't really reach it with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you're looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps...
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, it was old enough, huh? The key to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with the evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we notice it easier.
Well, we did notice it, though. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. But the sash, though? The sash, though. Hotel room key has been added.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime?
More bullets. Of course, that's why I'm investigating.
It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think the strangest is...
See?
the way her body... they wrapped her body with that duct tape.
Work in progress just joined a couple of minutes ago. This is interesting. Yeah, 2 deaths? What is looking to be a murder-suicide, but I am very suspicious of that. That is too plain for this game. Clearly, I'm thinking there was a third party, and the fact that Hiyoko's sash is tied from the front means it was probably undressed and maybe put into the hospital gown so that we would think Ibuki was the one who committed suicide, but it was actually Hiyoko. Maybe. So, that's my thoughts for now. I don't know how it fits all together just yet.
It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think?
Hide the wound on her neck?
I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood.
A sea of blood, huh? Alright, Hajime has devolved into Solid Snake. He's repeating just everything. He has not had a unique thought in the last few minutes. I am fearing for the state of his mind. 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Unfortunately, he doesn't have snake spot. That's very unfortunate, yes. The curtain. Is that important? There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain.
This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. Was it? I have to make sure now.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket.
Rocket punch. So you're saying somebody took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
Why did they need it?
Who knows?
Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Not at all. Alright. So why did they replace it? Yeah, there's like a section here. Maybe it was covered in blood at some point? I don't know what else there is to investigate. It's, there should... Oh, there's still things? What else? This? The AC unit? This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright. I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater! Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit! It's not that hot. I live in California, 86 is like normal. Nah, well, it was normal back in the summer, I guess. Let's... Now I know why it's so damn hot! I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Maybe I'm just used to that in my apartment, considering that my computer, like, heats up the entire place from running so intensely. 86 is hot, especially right now. Oh, it's been pretty cold. AC temperature. I mean, I wouldn't intentionally put 86 out of a heater unless it was really cold. Like it's starting to get. Winter is coming. Is that it? Yeah. The storage room? Let's investigate in here too. Alright. I don't know temperature. Oh, hi, Nagito. You just snuck on by me. Nagito, did you come here to investigate this storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? It's taped over a stepladder on the stage. The duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably came all from this storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that I used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. Yeah, you're siding with Hope, whatever. Yeah, okay. I just called it. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of Hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
What I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you could explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. I don't know. Last time... I mean, as much as we don't like Nagito, he did help us in the last case immensely. Like, he went around gathering information, interviewing people. Yeah, he was useful, I guess. Really, confusing us again, blah blah, okay. Work in Progress is not super familiar with these games. Does a murderer have to be one of the people in the club right now, or are there other people that could be suspects too? It has to be someone that's on the island, but I'm not ruling out suicide. I'm not ruling out, someone... So, besides the people who are in this club right now, there was also Nekomaru, the big dude, who is out of commission right now. He's MIA. We don't know where he is right now. But it would be weird to me that the game would just completely remove him from the picture and then bring him back just to be the killer. So I don't think it's him. There's also Kazuichi, who's not in the club right now, but he's standing outside. You don't want to find out the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh?
Then it can't be helped.
It can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously the movie theater.
After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why? Why this sudden interest in the movie theater? Does it have anything to do with the trial? Ibuki had the gullible disease, he realized. Work in progress always has the gullible disease. Oh. No, we need to find a cure, hurry! Monokuma, where's the vaccine? We can't have chat members with the gullible disease. I don't know, maybe somebody told Ibuki to go kill herself. I mean, Hiyoko probably does that, like, even without her having that disease, doesn't she? There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there were less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Oh, I don't remember seeing this last time. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations, huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does it mean, wallpaper? No bullet. No bullet, though, so is it important? I mean, maybe this is the backing that used to be on the stage? I'm sure if we unraveled it, maybe there's a blood stain. Wallpaper. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking wallpaper. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you wallpaper. I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. I guess the paint is not important. Game's telling me, so I guess I believe it. Just a bunch of wallpaper. Alright. With this, we might be close to finished. We might be close to finished investigating the music venue. Hajime cannot English today. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Wow, this compared to the first game, this has like way more typos. Somebody at Spike Chunsoft is really slacking on their QA. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Oh, that's it. That's why. So it had to be someone who knew that's a thing. I was thinking, yeah, maybe somebody would have kept the AC on cold so that they would be preserved, and then heated it up so they wouldn't have known it was kept cold. But I guess just like heating up the room in general makes it so you can't really tell if the body's hot or not. Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up the time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But...
even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And the fact that the game is focusing on that being the truth means that it's probably a lie. Anime, stop being so obvious. Why am I not progressing? What happened? Oh, I think my mouse died. Well, okay. This has happened before. I'm ready. I'm just gonna plug in my mouse awkwardly. Alright, charging. And we're back. I've saved it. My mouse is not dead. A body has been discovered! It's the mouse. Mouse dead. Squeak, squeak. Poor mouse. Ah, a third murder. It's just a battery. It's fine. Alright. Alright, mouse. Stop dying on me. Don't you die on me!
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Imitation? What? Huh? Imitation murder?
Huh?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective movies, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
Oh, common in video games. Right. Well, good thing this isn't any of those. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order and the way that they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That's why I need to go to the movie. Okay, Monokuma. It was a motive after all. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that more than one person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
What, more than two? They killed my mouse, that's why!
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about, an imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Nekomaru? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can kill only a maximum of 2 people. I mean, that was a rule last time, but for some reason you haven't expunged it this time. Expounded on it. Expunged. Really? What's this? Okay, I believe you.
Okay, I believe you.
What?
Okay, I believe you.
Oh, I get it. More of them Nutshells videos. I need to watch those to remember how Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 went. Okay, I believe you. Actually, can I just like...
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, that's gonna work. And then I just do... that. Perfect.
Okay, I believe you.
Worth it. Absolutely worth it. That wasn't worth it. Well, you know, that's just gonna be a meme now. Roxas. Roxas! Ahem. Yes, to be 2 people!
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would just be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will be not any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
Yeah, killing games.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone else would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Hey, wow. Wow, Chiaki, I had that exact thought in the first game while I was playing that. She's reading my mind. Stop. Don't do that. That's gonna make me fall in love with you because now Ibuki's dead and I need someone to cry a shoulder into. That's very sad. I shouldn't say it like that.
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there was 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Just shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens. Which means that the writers of the game will just never make it happen. Yeah, last time Hifumi killed, but then he was killed by Celeste, so technically there were 2 killers, but it really was 1 mastermind, so it still fell under the clause of one blackened. So this time Monokuma was like, alright, we heard what people said about the first game, so we took that into account. We'll just never do that. Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'll have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you such a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. That is clearly Chiaki being like the stand-in for the Danganronpa community after the first game. Oh, devs. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep. That makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Hajime, get with the times, there's clearly a movie. I mean, I'm not a movie head either, so I can't blame the guy. Chiaki best girl. That seems to be the case. No, stop it. Stop it. My heart can only take so much. I already lost 1 waifu today. Huh? Could it be? You haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Seen what? Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the invitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie Metal Gear. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that.
Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings. Movie theater. Okay, let's go. I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late to whip it, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim of Buki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
you are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Yoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all till the end. Alright, looks like we got a checklist. 3 places. Movie theater, hotel, and hospital. That's a lot to do in an hour. Oh, it's very difficult to estimate the time of death.
You got it wrong.
But it's not my fault. It's because the music venue's so hot. I got that already. Calm down. But if the killer was behind this, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? As long as this is an imitation murder, there's no mistaking the order of the murders. Then it means it's not. Come on, we already... Listen, anime. The more you go over it, the more obvious it is. Please learn subtlety. Not just that, I also witnessed it. It should be clear what order the murder occurred. The orders the murder occurred? You know, the order the murders occurred. It was the imitation murder that the order of the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko, as long as we know that, blah, 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 blah. Even so, why? We'll be being seeing a trial tonight. So the thing is, the trial usually takes an entire stream. So what I'm doing is I'm
going to, as much as possible, try to finish the investigation tonight and leave it right before the trial. As much as a cliffhanger that is. I already know that can be such a huge cliffhanger, but for the sake of this game, I feel like that's the best way to space it out. So please forgive me. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. I've gone through this with Danganronpa 1. It's best to split it out that way, so that it kind of keeps like a flow going. All right, Akane, what do you know? Just a little bit more this time. Just a little bit more time, and I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all. It's okay, Akane. Let it all out. Let it all out. Sure, Nekomaru's fine. He didn't watch the movie, did he? He's just gone this whole time. Is he gonna be involved or what? I can only imagine what is he gonna do? He's probably gonna just need us to explain everything? That'd be weird though. Forgiven. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, so what I want to check out first is... Oh, what's going on? Usami, what's up? Oh? Egg! Egg! Okay, bye! It wants to give you something. Whoa! 200 coins! And a free skill! Wow! Usami! That's amazing! What is this? It's cute. It's a virtual pet. So, okay, she's just like Supermaning off. Alright, Usami, bye. I'll never make another one. As much as it benefits me to, it's probably a better idea to see what different animals there are. So now it's an egg. It's basically Tamagotchi. Basically almost exactly Tamagotchi. As I walk around in the game, it makes the pet grow. And you feed it stuff. I'm not sure exactly what point it has to the story, but I think it's only just for to have something to spend to get coins from. Egg.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here.
You know what, Nagito? I just couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist your alluring scent.
That means you noticed it too, right?
The egg? Also, I realized how to get the egg in Deltarune. Unrelated. Deltarune, unrelated. Get it? They're anagrams. But I know how to do that now. But I hope it has something to do with the full game when it comes out. Sylveon played Danganronpa 2 just for the Tamagotchi. I don't know. It might have been cheaper to just buy a Tamagotchi. Just saying. They did re-release the original. I really do want one.
The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that motive as their theme.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
I see. And you really should watch this movie first.
If I do I not have to owe Monokuma $1 million?
Hey!
Hey, manager! A customer's here!
Did you call me?
Yes? Did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that? Not that I want to see the movie or anything. Baka.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. Oh, if that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. See? I got that vibe. Baka. You were so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker?
It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you just show it to Nagito? Stop it. But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and touched my sticker. See, it's this one. Why was it just in your pocket? I'm sorry I was born stupid.
You bought this for $1.5 million? Wow, that's amazing! It must be limited edition. I'll pay you $2 million for it.
It's a lot of money for a sticker. Well, you know, Hajime just really didn't want to see that movie. But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who Dude, who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me the invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go.
It already says so on invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time.
By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You have only one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
If this becomes a bullet, then maybe somebody else watched the movie later than I did.
Hey,
Maybe not.
Hajime, about the invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe.
Huh? Why? 2.5D movie. Alright, get your glasses ready.
No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Or a truth bullet.
It is a bullet!
Yeah.
The timestamp! The timestamp's gotta be important! Movie invitation ticket has been added to the truth bullet section. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. I guess I don't watch it yet? Oh!
Don't believe it!
You came all this way to not watch it? Your tsundere knows no limits. It's just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I might be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world.
You definitely weren't called that. You were probably a crab in a past life or something.
Hey! Hey!
It's about time you showed your dere side, you know? Come on, liven yourself up a little. Tsum tsum, daddy. So wait a bit, okay?
Can I get some popcorn? I want some. I need some. It's a food shop. Probably not important. Alright. Alright, Nagito.
impossible.
Any more bullets? Bullet!
Shoot him with bullet. Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too.
But even you said that you should have settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie.
You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? I would have just paid the money and not had a sticker. Just leave me alone.
Tsum tsum. Daddy. Oh, that was the outside. Here's the movie.
No!
Where did I even get $1.5 million? It was an IOU. Or in this case, an IOM. I.O. Monokuma.
Hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush.
Are you sure?
Hasty boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know. You know.
You can hate me all you want. Tsum tsum. Daddy. I mean, I don't know what else is there to look at. Which corner? Yeah, because the hemp bag was from here, right? That reminds me, that item should have been on top of the counter. But nope. This one. Looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Catch your eye, it's an all-purpose tote bag used for a variety of common tasks. Limited item, only one person can have it. That means there's only one. Okay, got it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is.
Ah, so the killer is whoever has the hemp bag. Got it.
So the killer bought it?
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference? You got more than one to give to the same person?
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. What? Monokuma's account. So there might be two bags now?
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is exciting!
Yeah, exciting, yes. Oh, well, thanks for the hint, Monokuma. That's very useful. I mean, I could have guessed that the killer was whoever had it, but now I know. And now I know that there's two. Ooh, fancy! Eh?
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears.
But we're not in America. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. Got your 2.5D glasses ready, chat? It's it just has one red lens and then the other lens is just empty. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 0.5D, that sounds so half-assed.
Well then, please relax and enjoy the film.
And it's probably just like a pop-out book. Monokuma Theater, duh. Got him. Nice. Alright, we're ready. What? Really?
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Wait. No, that would make more young people. Uh-huh.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Okay. I am just in awe.
And was whisked away to Monomi's country.
Uh-huh. What's with the old people?
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Sounds like Byakuya's voice actor? I was actually thinking it might have been Johnny Young Bosch, Hajime's voice actor. Kinda, like when he gets serious, he kinda does that voice. Go back to the pestering old people?
He began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
No, wait, it might be Byakuya. I mean, they did hire him again. Might as well keep using him.
Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide...
Oh. Whoa, wait a minute. Missing a brain? Gullible disease? The Scarecrow, Tin Man, and a Lion. Don't spoil it. Maybe not everybody's seen it. Monokuma's gonna make us all his flying monkeys. I understood that reference.
The Monomi Scarecrow hanged herself and died.
That's very sad. Not gonna say it.
He also met a Monomi Lion who was missing her courage.
Another Monomi.
So he pumped her full of arrows.
Wait, you just killed her? Wait, missing courage. Is that the liar disease? No. No, what is missing courage? Wait, what? Became a trait?
He also met a Monomi Tin Man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Missing a heart. That is Hiyoko for sure, so there's the slicing. Okay. I get it. Her throat was sliced. Oh, she was pinned to the tree.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful.
Gripping story, Monokuma. It's just as good as your game.
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi.
What? Ow! It hurts me when you beat me in a movie.
He somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Okay, bye. Based on a true story. In dedication to Monomi, who died 3 times.
Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Oh my god, that is evil. How dare you, Monokuma! What? The moral of the story is...
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Great. Yeah, okay. I would have definitely paid $1.5 million to not see that. Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each Stream canceled. Now then, let's meet up again at the class trial.
Bye.
Yeah, no, this was not a... Monokuma, that's not this kind of I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. Sounds about right. So, okay. The 3 Monomis. I'm thinking what I said during the movie was about right. But then, who was the one missing courage? Mikan? But she didn't die.
How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction.
That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. And I've seen The Room starring Tommy Wiseau. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in that movie matched the victims in this case, except for one. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, she was pinned to the tree, so she was taped to the pillar. But she doesn't really lack courage. That's not right. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body watches the lion's death too.
But it would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or
if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it. But I'm not sure if that's even true. It kind of makes sense because of her free times events. Maybe if I had gotten to know Hiyoko better. I mean, I had thought that maybe it clearly the writers of Danganronpa make deeper characters than just a meanie pants who is a meanie pantsy pants poo. So Hiyoko's character had to have been like a coward deep inside, I guess. Who's lacking a heart then? It's probably Nagito. So that's evidence.
Hey.
after watching the movie, you get it now, right? That this case this time is an imitation murder?
Just like he said, the characters... Okay. I already read this. Let's go. You never actually completed hers. There's a lot to complete. Okay. Now I'm wondering if it's worth, like, streaming the island mode. If I didn't already stream so many other things, I'd be totally down to stream, like, the island mode and the school mode from the first game, even. There's actually a YouTuber I watch, who recently completed the first game, and then I didn't realize she had a Twitch channel, but she had started doing the school mode stuff on her Twitch channel, so it wouldn't be on her YouTube channel. Me, I'm primarily a Twitch streamer, so I don't... It's not really my thing to like separate things on both Twitch and YouTube. That's just not me. I feel like at this point, unless you get really lucky, you just don't make it on YouTube. So, YouTube is just primarily my archive channel, and it happens to be advertisement for the stream as a nice side effect. That's good enough for me.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days.
I guess. I mean, to me, it's been like a week. Hey, have you repaired that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything.
It's very suspicious. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little.
Just a little. A meanie pants who was a meanie pantsy pants poo. Yeah, that's Hiyoko, 100%. Did I stutter? I mean, a little bit, but is that not accurate? Tell me it's not accurate. Also, that surveillance camera. I was mentioning it looked like a PSP Go earlier. For those who don't know what that looks like, I'm about to put one up on the screen right now. Yeah. See, isn't it like exactly the same? It's got like the D-pad and then like the two sticks in the middle. It's exactly a PSP Go, don't even lie. So he just took a PSP Go from Akihabara and then jacked it all up. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. Filmed, huh? The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. I thought you jury-rigged something. You just swapped the cameras. And I bet he like had to boost the signal or something since they're meant to be short distance. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with that signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. Oh, okay, exactly. Okay, I got it right. Yeah, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. Alright, okay, I'll give you credit where credit's due, Kaz. You're right, you did work on that. Meanie, Patsy Poo. E5 Foo. Yoko's dead. Investigate the lobby, what for? Cactus? I don't remember this cactus. I don't remember much of anything. Surveillance camera! There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. Suicide. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. Oh, but does that mean the curtain might have been facing the other way or something? Maybe this wasn't actually the music venue? But the whole display was pretty dark because they were using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I don't know who it is because their face was covered, but now I know that it must have been Ibuki. I know, because the order that the murders occurred is an imitation murder. That the order that murders occurred is because it had to be. It's because we know, we should know, we absolutely know. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will. And then she grabbed that rope and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was really an old model.
Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her? But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Did Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? Oh, if it's like the imitation murder, then whoever told her to kill herself counts?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so... Oh.
Hey, don't think for so long.
If you don't know, just be honest about it.
Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Come on, Chiaki. Go ahead, think.
Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor.
Oh, why? Leads? Clues?
I'm heading over there.
Well, explain to me. Don't leave me out of the loop.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Alright, okay, good. I might be rushing just a little. Oh, hi, Akane. I might be rushing just a little bit because I want to get through this investigation.
Now then.
Not that I don't want to play the game, but this week in general, since it is Thanksgiving weekend, if that doesn't date the stream, I do want to get through as much of this game as possible. So this week, an investigation and a trial sounds appropriate. Whew! I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. Win what? But wait. What? That's okay. What? No thanks. Hajime, please. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Beat me up if I said that up out loud. Yeah, no, about those boobs, what? Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I'd never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might just as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Hey! So if there was a spare room, then maybe... Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I had no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I should probably be able to fit in it. Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser, right?
Like...
But what? No time to dilly-dally. I totally left my cotton back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Oh, that was certainly an exchange. That's my reaction to everything that happens in this game. I just don't expect it. Oh, hello. Egg hatch? Egu hachi. It's a chibi me. Hello. I'll give you a present. Just for now. You can get cinnamon tea. There you go. You like that? Enjoy it. Imagine if it raised despair right away. So, okay. Current thoughts. The missing dressing gown. Probably very, very important. She's so happy. It's so cute. And she likes the present. You gotta take care of your pet, and your pet will take care of you. Look at her crawling around. I love it. I'm surprised that they never made a Danganronpa branded Tamagotchi or something. I'd buy it. I bet someone out there has made a app on the phone that just is this. Oh, hello. What are you gonna do? Oh, she can stand! Nope. Aw. It's okay. Take your time. Thought she was gonna poop for a second. She does that. She poops in the toilet. And then on the ground if you don't clean it up. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Why? Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? Why are we alone in the dark?
'Cause...
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hot.
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes,
If you poke out your eyes?
you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out?
I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Aw, bummer. Roll fail.
This is not the time. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Hi. Oh, yeah, that's the curtains? Hey, those might be the same curtains from the music venue. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Those are some really good curtains.
Hey, hey.
Are you surprised?
Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it.
Got what? I don't get it.
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
A projector?
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So it was something wrong with it.
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Yep, she's upset. Oh, she's cute when she's upset. But still, what was that all about? Also, notice that the floor is made of wood, just like the stage from the music venue. That bit about being embarrassing if I look in troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? She wanted Hajime to be impressed. She wanted to impress him. Oh. Oh. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. I haven't even checked anything in this room. Come on, Hajime. Settle down one bit. It might be a lighter shade. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because of the candlelight and all that. It's a projector. Well, it's not strange for it to be in a conference room after all. This probably isn't a clue. I should look somewhere else. And no truth bullet, which means it really isn't a clue. So this was a light blocking curtain. That's why it was so pitch black. And the window? It's a really big window. The room looks more spacious thanks to that. Chiaki. It's a Chiaki. She looks cute when she's flustered. Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
I'm not angry. I think.
Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it, I think.
Is she teasing me? Now I don't even know with this girl. It's a folding desk. They probably arrange these inside the conference room during meetings. There's nothing that catches my eye. Not really, no. Not even this surveillance camera. Alright, well, that's one possibility. Possibly. I'm done with the hospital? I haven't even checked this room. Is there a Mikan in here? No. Who was in here? So, I guess this isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room, working at a hospital must be tough work. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I hear from, like, people I know who are, like, med students right now, and they gotta be on call for being actual doctors in their life. I could never do that. I could never become a doctor. That's why I became a computer engineer instead. I don't want to do that. Like, if a computer dies, you just buy a new one. Person dies, that's kind of bad. You gotta have a class trial, figure out who the Black End is. It's just a hassle. If a room like this exists, there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? I mean, I don't see any hidden Monokumas, so there's not really a reason to be here. And Hajime did say I'm done with the hospital. Medical equipment, nursing tools, there's a lot of other medical stuff here too. This room looks like it was used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. Alright, I'll just check this. There's a bed. It resembles the ones in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. Now's not the time to rest. I should go back to investigating. Alright, let's quick travel. How do I get out of here? I need to get to the hotel, Holiday Inn. If I can. Work in progress could never be any sort of doctor or dentist or anything like that. You're too squeamish. Yeah. Very much the same. I mean, dentist, I guess I could do. But again, the responsibility is a bit much. Like, I tell somebody that, oh yeah, just wear a retainer, your teeth will be fine. And then they grow up and their teeth aren't straight. That might have happened to me. Freaking dentist. Don't trust them. Don't trust any of them. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone.
So you have a
Lame.
beard.
Yeah.
You're here, right? Come on out.
Huh? You talking to me?
I can see you. Do you really think you can hide your presence like that?
Don't. Are you trying to channel spirits or something? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
I wonder, how long does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Well, maybe they're all like it. He goes to a school full of people who think like he does. Before he went to Oofspeak. Maybe he was part of the Little Witch Academia. He's a witch.
right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? Well, I mean, it looked pretty good, and then we lived together for a couple weeks, and then she died. That was a bad joke. It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made, that's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue...
Get it?
You met up with Mikan and me. And when we met back to the music venue, that entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Gundam and Minomi. Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body?
Car. Could it be you intend to spread lies just like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
That's my flashback voice. It'll never happen again. I promise. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Minomi.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Because I don't really think so.
Like,
Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? Assumptions. Just an assumption. So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital and I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No. We went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with a duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. Oh. I was looking forward to a new pair of concrete shoes. I was waking up with the fishes. I want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Now, okay. When you put Fuyuhiko's picture on top of Fuyuhiko, it looks like he has like a tiny head on top of a normal body. Even more of a baby face. Interesting. Okay. So, if I can believe Fuyuhiko, then his alibi checks out with Mikan. But again, as with Mikan, there's no alibi for before the morning announcement. I was gonna say the morning announcement. So, considering there's an element of hiding when the bodies died, I'm thinking maybe Hiyoko was already tied to the pole and covered with a wallpaper that looks like the pole. Because one of the things in the storage room was a wallpaper with the flyers on it. So maybe it was covering her, and then the killer unwrapped her. Otherwise, it would take way too long to tie her to that pole. That's what's weird about it. Clatter, clatter. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this, it opened. Just as I thought, this key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Also, for everybody who might be watching on YouTube later, remember this is a spoiler-free walkthrough. I'll take the time to say that. A walkthrough. A spoiler-free playthrough. Please don't spoil anything in the comments. I implore you, or else I'm gonna have to kill you. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, hi, Sonia.
Oh my!
Huh? Did the door open? Were you locked in here? Yeah. Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
I see.
What? Something happened?
No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault? What does she mean? You didn't tell Ibuki anything, did you?
The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not only the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason.
Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by the coincidence, it was not locked at the time. And then, I saw it.
She was naked. Oh. She's trying to tie her sash.
Yoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. My hero is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
Might be a Monokuma in the restroom, huh? Well, I mean, I'll let him do his business, but, I don't think Monokuma can poop.
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
Oh, sorry for imitating you, Sonia.
Hey, no problem. It happens all the time. The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from my hero. And my hero kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since my hero taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
Oh, poor baby.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Oh?
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
That's very specific. Why would you not take the mirror back with you, though?
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
So she's blaming herself for having Hiyoko go over there. That is a very, very specific place for a full-body mirror, though.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be? Hiyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? Huh. I can see that happening. Yoko locked her room and made sure that she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Also, if it wasn't Sonia. So maybe it was someone who happened to come across her there? Something's wrong. Now it's time for a tiny Sonia. Sonia's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. But, can I go in here? Oh, hello, Poncho Monokuma. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. Oh, God. Monokuma is on the toilet. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh, well. Wait, what? Wait. Already? Am I just not able to get that Monokuma? Hold on. Wait!
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay!
Oh,
Awesome.
That is ass.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
Hajime, don't go. I need to get that.
I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So, this again. Okay, well, shoot. I have to do it in a different order? But really? I couldn't even look inside the bathroom without doing that? My goodness. Well, I didn't even get to look at the room itself. Whatever. So, this again. I might still have a chance. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims. In order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Okay, bye. Hajime, no, go back. Our destination is Monokuma Rock. I can't turn away. Well, Hajime's just gonna walk away real angry, like he's like, oh, no, so angry. Just gonna walk just gonna walk really in a determined fashion, like I'm angry about something. Angry that he couldn't get all the Monokumas. I mean, he himself is the only thing stopping him from doing so. Well, alright. Monokuma Rock. What? Let me see. Wow, I've almost gone for 3 hours. This is why I started early, so that I could still give decent time to Spyro after playing this. So, bear with me. It's gonna be a long stream tonight, folks. Buckle up. Get it? Buckle up. Alright. Just, collecting my thoughts here. Guess I gotta go to Monokuma Rock. Manoka angry! Banned! What, so I can buckle up? So this is Monokuma Rock. This is where the trials are held. In a grand display of logic and despair. Let me just go through this Let me just go through this. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomy's such a dumb child.
Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey,
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So you've come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died.
He didn't die, right?
Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
What? Are you just gonna not be here for the trial? That is so weird. That's not like anything that happened in the first game. What is the point of this?
Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Yeah, he's going poop. He's going poop on that toilet that we never interrupted him from.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey, hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die.
Every one of us except Nekomaru? How do you know that for sure?
Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do
Justice. I thought you were all about hope, dude.
What are you saying, Fiend?
You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then, let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But, actually, I'm gonna leave it here. On the cliffiest of cliffhangers, literally at a cliff. Womp. Right, so, I know it's been a gripping case so far. And as much as I want to avenge Ibuki waifu, and, you know, also figure out who killed Hiyoko, but that's tangential. Tangential. I will leave it here. Also, what is this? What is... What? What? Did you just make that? What? What? Wait. I can do something here.
Jeez.
Oh, I love it. Baby. Oh, this is great. This is the best thing I've seen all day. It's perfect. It fits him perfectly, doesn't it? Thank you, work in progress. This is great. This is great. Now there's two of them. Or what if I make him absolute unit? He's huge. Oh boy, that was good. That's a good way to end the stream. The boss, baby. Jeez. All right, okay. Leave it here. Wait, no. I'll just put that back. I'll put that back and then leave it there. That's what I should have done. All right, okay. Thank you all for watching Danganronpa 2. Next time, we will avenge Ibuki. And also figure out what happened to Hiyoko. It's fine. And it's gonna be another class trial yet again. Whoever it is, whoever is the killer, will die. If we don't figure it out, we die. That's how these things work. So now that you know how Danganronpa works, stay tuned tomorrow for the next one. As always, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter to find out what I'm streaming and when I'm streaming next. Find out missed videos on YouTube. And, you know, if you watch on YouTube usually, try coming to the Twitch stream sometime because it's a fun time and everyone has a good time and does stuff like this. See? If a work in progress was not live, they would have not made this. So, alright. Alright, bye.